everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a testing Primark makeup for 2020. I haven't done one of these probably like a year, and went into Primark yesterday and I was like, do you know what, I want to do a testing Primark video. Okay, so in my Primark they didn't have every single thing that I wanted. So they didn't have any primer, so what I'm going to do is just go straight in with foundation, and it's not like a massive thing having primer on. So I'm going to use the PS My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation, Natural Medium Coverage, Matte Finish, Oil Free, and this is in the shade Porcelain. It looks like this. Let's see if I can get it to focus for you guys. There we go. Alright, so I really like that foundation. Like, it's a very, like, you know what it says, like a matte foundation. It is definitely like a medium coverage. I definitely wouldn't say it's a full coverage. The brush is actually like really nice, like it does like the job and stuff, and it applied it good. I went in with a second layer because like the first layer didn't really give, like, it didn't cover up like my redness what I have, but upon like second layer ring, it's, you know, very nice and natural. Really enjoy this. This was, I think, I want to say £3 concealer. There's like a concealer brush, so I'm going to give this a go. Concealer, I believe I've tested this out before. This is 90p, and it is just the, there we go, concealer stick in Porcelain. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the concealer, like, itself. Like, it's perfectly fine, like, it's really nice, like, medium coverage. But for some reason, like, this brush, like, this side was fine, and then this side kept removing some of the product, and then when I laid it on top, it just kept, like, removing the product from, like, my face. So I was like, then I tried my foundation brush and that didn't work, that kept removing it, so I had to go in with my usual brush and that seemed to work. So the concealer is fine, but I wouldn't recommend the concealer brush. Powder, now I've tried this powder beforehand and it's an amazing powder, and I needed a new one anyways because this has just got different packaging now. Again, like, I'm hitting pan on my original one from Primark, but this one has just got different packaging. And so this is just a foundation pressed powder. I'm just going to go in with like the one what, like, just in the older packaging. Alright, so that powder did like really good. Now for blusher, I got two different products. I've got one of the single blushes, but I had a different shade, but these are £1 and these are just the PS Plus High Pigment Blusher. This is in Secrecy. And then I got this, which is the Summer Storm Face Palette, Highlighter and Blusher Palette. This was £7 and it has highlighters at the top row and then blushers at the bottom. Alright, so I've used both blushes. So on this side I've used the single blusher in Secrecy. And it should look like this. Then this side has a little bit more shimmer, and I've used this, which is the shade, I don't know, hang on a minute, Dewy, on this side, and this one's got a bit more like shimmer. And highlighter, I've got two. I've got this palette and then a single highlighter. So again, I'm going to do one on each side. So I've got this frosted highlighter, which is like there, just like an icy white colour, and this was $3.50. And then I've got this palette, and I'm going to use like this shade here, which is called Thunder. Okay, so on inspection, this side, you can't see, is the frosted highlighter, and on this side is the palette. Oh, this is what it looks like. They look like exactly the same, but the single pan one is more glittery, and this one's more like of a highlighter, you know, like a pressed highlighter. This is more like a glittery highlighter, but I love them both. Like, there's nothing wrong with both of these, so I definitely would use these again. Setting spray, that's because I normally would set my face at this point. So for setting spray, I'm going to be using this, which is the Hydrate setting spray, and this was £4. Eyeshadow, there's two different things for eyeshadow, so I'm going to do one look on one side and another look on the other side. So I got this is new to Primark, it's called the Colour Grade eyeshadow palette. It doesn't have like a name, but the top row is called Charmy, the second row is called Just Peachy, Firecracker, and then Burnt Amber. Like, on this side we have all mattes, and then we have on the second column demi matte, and then we have metallic. So I've done it in order for you guys. I also have this palette, which is the Summer Storm eyeshadow palette, and this was £8, and this is a dupe of the Tarte palettes. So I need to do like one that's like very similar. Okay, zoomed you in. So I'm going to take firstly the shade, which is just a matte, and I'm just going to just bob this in. Well, I'm going to bob it on my lid first, and then as like a transition shade. It would be helpful if I had a mirror, wouldn't it? Is that showing up? It's kind of like a wash of colour really, like, not like too pigmented, but it's there. I'm just going to use it as like a transition shade, kind of. Okay, that's nice. Okay, yeah, that's showing up. Okay. Can't really tell of a difference, but I can tell a little bit of a difference, and that brush is good. Obviously it was only white, so I didn't do anything, but yeah. And then we have Demi next door. Do I use the same brush? Yeah, we use the same brush. And I'm just going to bob this on. It's like a base for the metallic. Whoa, that's pretty. You know, it's like not, you know, in your face, but it's very like, you know, subtle. I like that a lot. And then for the metallic, I always go in with my finger. I just have blooming numbers. It's like a flipping highlighter. And I'm just gonna bob this just over the top. Wow. And you know what? For £4, this palette's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just going in with the second coat. Blooming numbers. Okay, do you know what? I'm really happy with that. I will show you properly in like the lighting better. But do you know what? For like £4, this is real good. And I've only used like the top row, but I'll definitely be using the other stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this palette now, and I'm gonna do like a similar look. Now I don't have a matte white, so I'm gonna have to dip into that for the transition shade. Sorry, I'm trying to get like the name sheet because it's stuck on with sellotape tape. But we do have like a very similar thing. So I'm just gonna go in with the matte shade just as like a base. Oh my god, I've got hairs everywhere. And just as like kind of like a transition shade, I suppose. Just to pop in that. You know what? I'm really happy with that side. It's really nice. And this brush is really good, you know. Okay. And then we're going to be using this shade here, which is like a, again, like a demi matte, and this is the shade Icicle. I'm just going to bob this on. So this is more expensive, so I'm expecting more pigment. And better performing. Do you know what? It's not like, it's really nice. Looking very similar. Okay. Taking a different finger, and I'm going to take the shade Ice, which is this like circle one here. And I'm just going to pop this on there. Let's see. Looking promising. Let's see if it's similar. Let's have a look at them both. Do you know what? They're downright the exact same. I would say this side has like more like goldy glittery kind of thing, but this side isn't bad either, so I'm very happy with that. Also, I've lost my mascara. Like, I swear I picked up a mascara. Oh, damn you. That's fine. Anyway, I love both of these palettes. Definitely would recommend like both of them. Obviously, if you just want a quick like on the go like travel palette, then I would recommend this. Unless, I mean, it doesn't have a mirror, but this is good for like on the go. And if you want like something like bigger, which does have an eyeshadow mirror, then obviously I can only speak because I've only used 2 shades, but I definitely want to test them all out because they look really nice. So yeah, I would definitely want to give these a go. But yeah, I would definitely recommend. So I don't have a mascara, so I'm just going to have to bob my own on. sorry about that. I swear I picked up a mascara. Probably didn't. I'll try and find, I don't think I actually have a Primark mascara. So I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna have to go in with like a W7 one because that's cheap. So I'm sticking with the cheap theme. Just don't have a mascara, so I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't have a mascara. I've cheated. Last but not least is lips. Now they only had this like actual liquid lipstick, the rest was like all like, you know, like actual lipsticks, and I prefer liquid lipsticks. So this is a PS Nudes Demi Matte Lip Souffle. This was £2 and it's in the shade Heartbreaker. Again, it won't focus. I'm so sorry. Look, really nice, like terracotta nude. So I'm gonna give it this a whirl. Okay. Okay. That was literally like 2 seconds applicator. And I really like the colour. It's very similar to Nathan by Jeffree Star. Like the colour. Oh, I really like it. It's very like buttery, so it's very moisturising. Obviously I don't know how long this lasts, so I will give it like a full test. But for £2 I'm happy. And do you know what, I'm happy with everything despite, like, you know, we've had some mishaps along the way. It weren't like the product's fault, it was like mainly like the brushes. So I would recommend the brush set because, like, you know, I've used the eyeshadow brush, the powder brush, the foundation brush is really good, so I recommend this, but I wouldn't recommend the concealer brush. And then it also came with a brow brush, but I didn't use that because, you know, I didn't have anything for my brows. So yeah, I would recommend all the products. Definitely, like, I don't have like any favourites because, like, I don't know, like maybe the lipstick, the eyeshadow palettes, and like maybe like the highlighter, but like I'm not mad, like I love them all, so definitely I'm going to be using all of them. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna take this makeup off using my simple hydrating cleansing wipes, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and get some dinner. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do give a massive thumbs up. Comment down below if there's anything in Primark that you want me to test, and let me know, because I did see there's a dupe of the James Charles palette. I think it's called like the Master Class palette, I want to say, and that was £10, but I didn't have enough money for it. So yeah, if you want me to do like a side-by-side comparison of like the Primark version and the James Charles version, let me know. But yeah, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, if you're unsubscribed, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys very soon with a brand new video.